Hello, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, everybody. Happy
Hi,
Monday.
everybody. Yeah, happy Monday to you,
Yeah,
Gia.
thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And also, thank you, everybody, for hanging in there with us last week through our technical difficulties.
Oh, did they know about them? What was
Well,
the upshot? Just that you put it on kind of late, right?
yeah, the next morning, I put it in
Yeah.
my little recap at the end of the recap.
Okay.
But
Nice work. Nice work, boss.
and also, thank you to everybody who commented on our million podcast results, I guess is the
Yeah,
word.
yeah. Ranking. Uh,
Ranking, there you
yeah.
go,
We're
sure,
we're
sure.
rank, I guess is what that
We
means.
are rank.
People that rank. But
But, yeah, we continue to be surprised at your dedication and your support.
yeah, surprised, aghast, just stunned. But to tell the truth, we'd probably be doing this anyway, just talking to each other.
Yeah,
But we're so glad
yeah,
you're all here to
yeah, it
egg
really is
us
nice.
on.
Yes, yes, we
Yeah, you're
appreciate
you're
that.
you're lovely listeners. We appreciate you.
We really do, really, really do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so gosh, we had some, as you would say, Gia, some soapy goodness over
We
the
had some, yeah, things got wild and woolly in Port Charles
wild
the
and
last
woolly,
couple of
yeah,
days. Yeah, it was
yeah.
like crazed action. I thought Nina was gonna have to be sedated herself.
I was just replaying those
Oh
scenes
my
with her in
gosh.
my mind. She was awesome. She was so
She was
good.
so over the top. It was almost hysterical. I mean, she
It
was
was.
hysterical, but
It was. Yeah,
I don't
there
know
were a
how
lot
they
of
get through acting those scenes without just losing it in
I
laughter.
know. I wouldn't think you could do those scenes, like, more than once, like, one take, and after
Yeah,
that, you're sort of fried for the rest of the day, you know?
yeah, it was pretty funny. But
Yeah, but, I'm gonna say
anyway, yeah, both
kudos.
Friday and Monday we had that huge action, and then we had the Rick Sunny thing come to
Yeah,
a head
yeah, mhm, mm.
Friday, and then get sort of what would you say, distilled in
Yes,
today's episode.
yes, sort it out maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. Should we
If
should we
I'm a
s
little low key today, I
Oh,
apologize.
right! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. Gee, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god, it's always like the most important event in my life, my colonoscopy.
It is, I mean, where we
Yeah.
were all sort of in spirit,
On
we were there with
on
you.
pins and needles waiting to hear about it, but
So go ahead, talk to us about it, Gia.
well, I'm wicked tired. It went
Oh,
really, really well, and
excellent.
for the
Yeah.
first time ever, 0 polyps.
Oh, applause, applause.
Applause, and that
Yeah.
means they don't need to see me again for 5 years.
Wow. Oh my
They might not
gosh.
even be able to find me in 5 years. Who knows what's happening in
Yeah,
5
man,
years?
I can't imagine where we'll be in 5 years.
I
Gosh.
know. So,
Mm,
it went really well, and, the only bad thing is that since there wasn't anything going on up my
mhm,
butt,
mhm.
I wasn't asleep as long as I would have liked.
Oh, so you didn't get a real thorough nap?
No, I mean, it's lovely, but I didn't get as long of a nap, and I wasn't as silly feeling when I woke up,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
so
sorry.
but I
Yeah,
mean, that's the price you pay for having a,
a
you know,
healthy colon.
colon that's freaking clean as a whistle.
That you should put on your resume.
And it's so funny that because they give you these little snapshots of like
Like you're gonna create
the
an album.
I'm gonna put it on the fridge, like, your altar cecum and your back cecum and your front cecum and
Wow,
your
wow.
bunghole, everything. Like, I'm like, are they
Uh-huh.
moving me around and posing me for this while I'm out?
See, now it's almost too bad that you didn't set up a documentary crew for
I
this
know, but
journey.
I have kept all my little handouts that I got, and it's like, oh well,
Mhm.
no wonder they were concerned about me. Look at these old ones.
Oh,
Now
okay.
I see
Mhm.
what a beautiful pink colon is supposed to look like.
Uh-huh. That's nice. That's nice.
Rosy and pink and clean and beautiful. So I wish the same for all of you.
Yeah, and I'm almost out of enthusiasm for this topic.
But you know what I did think about today, and relates to General Hospital. I feel like we saw a lot of Elizabeth and her nursing
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh.
And
We did.
I just thought again today about how important nurses are.
Well, that's
Uh,
very, very important to say as often as we think of it, Gia. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
because they're
That's
so great, like,
they always are. It's true. It's true.
comforting, and they just put you at
Mhm.
ease, and I got a
Mhm.
heated blankie today, so it was freezing
Oh,
in most places, and
sure,
they
sure.
had these
Mhm.
blanket heaters, and,
Ah, nice.
I'd forgotten about that. I used to get those from my dad.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
and it's like they're because 'cause you're all nerved up, and
Yeah,
they're
sure.
just like it's almost like they're mental health workers in addition to just medical.
I bet that's at least 50% of what they do.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
shout out to all you nurses, you're great.
Yes. Yeah, thanks for saying that, Gia. That's
Yeah.
true, and every time I see a nurse in action, whether it's in real life or on General Hospital or
Or
one of
on
our
yeah,
other
which is
medical
what I mean, that
dramas.
is real life as far as we're concerned.
It is. It's I spend more time in that world than any other world, but, I always think I could never do that job, you
I
know?
don't think I could either, but,
Yeah,
God bless them, the ones that are doing it.
yeah.
So anyway, so I'm all
Mhm.
done. I just wanted to let you know that got taken care of, and it's all
No,
good, and
no,
I
no,
urge you all to follow up on your own colon health journeys.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Thanks,
Yeah,
Gia. Thanks for
okay.
sharing your journey with us, Gia.
You're welcome. I won't post the pictures, although I am
No.
proud of them.
Unless anybody wants this to see the pictures, um, as
No,
long
I
as
won't. This is what an old lady's colon looks like on the inside.
I don't think any other GH podcast gives you this sort of content, so maybe that's
Right. One last thing though, I find this interesting because I thought, well, how many times do they do this as you get older? Because at a certain point,
mhm.
why would you do it? And they said around 80 is about the cutoff, like,
At
'cause
80, you can just say to your colon, "Relax, they're not
then it's
coming
yeah,
for
then
us."
it's like something else is going to kill you before the polyp will.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and there's probably a certain amount of risk involved if they had to, like, even get rid of a
Right.
polyp
And
at that point.
it's just so the prep is so
Oh, yeah,
daunting.
yeah, yeah,
It takes
uh-huh.
the stuffing right out of you, so
Literally.
literally all night long. But I
Yeah.
got to watch Homicide: Life on the Street
Oh,
last
oh,
night, and I was like,
that's such a good show. I
it
love
is,
Andre
and I forgot all
Braugher.
about it. So that's on in
Oh,
the middle of the
so
night here.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He was a
Eh,
national treasure, Andre Braugher.
oh, yeah, yeah, and he looks so young in that, which is funny, because
Yeah. Do you ever
we
watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Ever see
I
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
did, I did. He was hysterical on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's so good, so
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what a
Ah,
loss that
ah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, and
Anyway.
by all accounts, a lovely man.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
back to hospital. So,
back to
should we
hospital.
try to go back to Friday and kinda cover
Yeah,
whatever?
I think
Because
we
we
have
only have 2
time
days.
even with our sidetracking
Yeah.
nature. I think we have time. Yeah. So okay, Friday we started out with and this was also ridiculous, the whole Sonny and Ethan. So Ethan comes to Sonny with a report on his spying on Rick, and he's got 0 content except for what he saw. He heard
Yeah,
nothing. He heard nothing,
right. And
you know?
Sonny, just as you predicted, had all that good counsel from 2 smart
Mhm.
women, and he
Mhm.
completely ignores it, you
Mhm.
know?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
why did he bother going to speak to Alexis and, 88 Turner?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Did he just want company? He just needs a woman
Maybe.
around to sorta shore him
Wrap
up.
him up, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, it's like, well, he apparently wasn't listening to a word they said, and
Mm-mm.
during that conversation with, Ethan, I think it was,
Mhm.
he was
Mhm.
literally doing, like, moves out of The Godfather with the hands on the cheek, you know what I'm
No,
talking not the hand,
I
but, like, the
know.
fingers brushing up
Oh,
his
I
cheek.
know, it cracks me up, it cracks me up, like they're in deep mob territory and
Yeah,
they're just really fretting over a conversation between
yeah.
2 other people, you know?
So that
Yeah.
was aggravating.
Yeah, it was
I thought.
aggravating. It was ridiculous.
And it kind of, I was almost thinking, like, did somebody mess with his meds again? Because he seems so volatile.
Paranoid. Yeah, paranoid too. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
that, yeah. I didn't think about the med thing, but definitely he seemed like, he's very insecure right now about who he trusts and, I guess it's
And
the
maybe,
absence of Jason maybe, huh?
yeah, that, I guess you could, some of that, certainly. And also, I guess the importance of this relationship with a brother for both of
Yeah.
them
Uh-huh.
maybe magnifies the emotions
Mhm.
or something. But
Yeah,
that's
could
bad
be.
when you have a gun
It is, I
and
know,
you
and
try to solve your problems with it.
right, right. I know, I know. So yeah, at the same time, Sonny and Ethan were having their little conversation. Rick was with Ava at the gallery. And I was starting to think, oh, maybe Rick is just buying Sonny a lovely painting or something.
Oh, well, you did better than I did figuring it out. Because yeah, I still, I didn't even think painting. I don't know why. Um,
Well,
she is an art girl.
they didn't want us to think painting.
Yeah, but I still thought it was something that would benefit Sonny,
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
getting you a
Mhm.
birthday present or.
Mhm. Right,
But,
right.
um,
Yeah. And when they did, and I guess I'll jump ahead a little bit, but when they did finally sort of disclose what it was, I thought, well, now that is a little bit sort of questionable that Rick would go to Ava for something about for Elizabeth. I mean, that seemed like that was kind of,
right, like
I don't
throwing
know.
it in Ava's face, and also I'm sure Elizabeth wouldn't like to know the history of.
Yeah, yeah. So like that like ultimate sort of surprise, it wasn't anything bad. So it
Yeah,
still
yeah.
seemed a little bit kind of flawed, I thought.
Um, but, I guess I don't know, I guess we can feel secure in Rick's loyalty?
I
Is
guess for
that
now, yeah, I think another one of the tests. I mean, this is the thing. Sonny's going to keep testing both he and Ethan. Ethan, that's another problem with this. Just putting so much faith in Ethan,
right, this
like
brand new
right off
guy
the
to
bat.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ethan really isn't Luke's son as much as Lucky was. I don't think.
No, I'd say he's more, what's her
Holly.
name's
Yeah,
Holly's son,
yeah, uh
you
huh,
know, and
yeah.
nobody liked Holly. I can't think of anybody that liked her.
She was not well liked, you might say.
I think it's just me. I know she was, like, beloved back in the day, right? But that wasn't
Yeah,
my day, and so when
it's
she
too
came back, I was
bad.
like, "Wha
I
who is
know.
this annoying woman? God."
I know it was hard not to just sour on her completely, which is too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was all a little bit rough there.
But I did like, I don't know if it's actually a particular artist that they're featuring in Avis
Mhm.
Gallery, but I
Uh-huh,
was liking
uh-huh.
what I was seeing in there.
Yeah, yeah, it was more interesting than some of the stuff they've had.
I like the colors, that sort of,
Mhm,
gold thing behind them,
mhm.
and,
Yeah, yeah.
anyway, probably
Yeah, that
wasn't
must be
anything in
interesting, like,
particular.
do you think there's some sort of, like, a real competition to get paintings on Ava's gallery
Or
in real life?
do you think they just go to TJ Maxx and.
And I think
'Cause
there'd be a
sometimes
lot.
some of those things look pretty good. I'm kinda like, "Hey, not bad if I were throwing together a room?"
I think then they'd have more of those, like, things that say, like, "Live, laugh, love," and
Oh, I
stuff like that,
know, or,
you know?
relax or
Yeah, yeah,
wine, something
right.
about wine or
Yeah,
and down here, it's all, like, sort of, oceany things. It's all
like,
everything
"Life's a
everybody.
beach."
Yeah, everybody does 'cause the snowbirds all decorate that way because 'cause they're so
Yeah,
charmed by the thought of
yeah,
the beach
right,
getaway, but
right,
if you live here, like, so
yeah,
fucking sick of it.
yeah. We're sorry. That must be
Like,
terrible.
"Oh, there's another mermaid."
How awful that must be for you, dear. We just got a frost warning, goddammit.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like, people that, like, turn
Yeah,
their
yeah.
mailboxes into dolphins or manatees. Like, "Oh my god, that's so clever."
I know. I watch a ton of those like home remodeling shows and all that
Oh
stuff. And
yeah,
yeah, and there's a lot that are sort of like beach properties and stuff, and they are
yeah.
all about like
The
getting that coastal
cliche of
feeling.
yeah,
Yeah,
that yeah, coastal vibe, it's like, oh
yeah,
my God.
yeah, yeah. So I get it. Yeah, it's funny. It's so funny.
It's part of the bitterness of the people that live here year round.
Nobody's ever going to be truly happy, are they, in life?
Oh,
Oh,
no, I guess not. I think I might just have a darkness in me that
and
that
that
causes
that
these
no amount of colonoscopies
no
could
amo
rid you
no
of.
amount of colonoscopy prep is gonna
She may not have any more polyps, but the darkness lived on.
my prep was supposed to be lemon, and I was like, "Lemon my ass," like, literally, there's no
Literally,
lemon in here.
your ass. I don't think you
I'm
uh,
hoping that most people who listen to us are of the age that they've been through some of these so that it's not just gross, but they can relate.
it's not just gross.
Yeah. Usually I get all the grossness out by texting with my brothers because
Yeah,
they are like an endless well of grossness. They are
yeah,
always ready to
to
take
talk
that
about.
road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As are yours, I'm sure.
Yes, of course, of
I mean, are
course.
any of your brothers not gross?
No,
Yeah.
no.
'Cause both of mine are gross.
Yeah, it's effortless, really.
I know it always goes there. My sister-in-laws are always like horrified at the cards we send each other.
Ah. Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Imagine being like a woman in a relationship with one of my brothers is no picnic, you know?
God bless them. I've
It
met some of
can't
them.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it's like to be at a gathering with more than, like, 2 of my brothers, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I enjoy it. Like that's my cup of
Yeah,
tea. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there's certain kind of like girls that grow up with boys kind of a thing.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
You have to sort of just surrender to, like, the filth and the
well, not
off
just
color
surrender. I
art.
mean, you gotta give as good as you get. You gotta
Yeah.
dive in and
Uh-huh.
go on offense. I find.
Uh-huh, and I bet you go way on offense.
I really do.
But to the point where
Okay.
your brothers are probably
Yeah, they're probably like, God,
unbelievable.
why is she so gross? She's lucky she got found somebody to marry her. She's so
Yeah.
gross. Okay, back to
Okay,
Port
yes,
Charles.
yes,
Sorry about
sorry.
that.
Yes. Okay, so
So yeah,
then
Sunny and Ethan,
yeah,
and yeah,
Rick and Ava,
um,
and then we go to Nina and Drew, where Nina's been tasked with giving Drew his shot.
yeah, and she's just losing it already. Her face
Yeah,
is like,
yeah.
um,
She's just a mess.
yeah, it's crazy. Her face just gets crazy, and then she's
Yeah.
cruising around with that big syringe.
And and the way she was, like, trying to prep for for the shot, her hands are
Yeah,
shaking, she's, like, putting the alcohol swab, on I guess, the port, and I guess that
yeah. Is that the proper way? Like
I
on the
don't
port?
know, maybe, I guess it couldn't hurt, I don't know, but, yeah, it seemed like it wasn't gonna go well no matter what happened, really,
Yeah.
and then she gets the call, right? Or no, that was that when the doorbell
I think
That was
Brendan
the
comes to the
doorbell.
door,
That
right?
was the doorbell, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and she
So
hides it under this toy truck.
and then did you, like,
Like,
flash on, like, Wiley injecting, like, Amelia or something?
well,
Or that
first of all, I couldn't even remember that there were children in the house, so I'm
I
going,
know,
"Why is
I
there
know,
a
I
toy
was thinking,
truck up
okay.
there, like, with an odd decoration?"
I know, I was starting to have to, like, search my mind for who the children were that were
Yeah,
associated with this household.
supposedly, we have 3 children living there,
Yeah,
not
right,
full-time, but
right,
like, Scout's
supposedly.
supposed to be there full-time, and we haven't seen her yet.
Nope,
Um,
nope,
but
mm-mm.
anyway, yeah, so, Nina's just, like, I don't even know,
Yeah,
what adjectives to use to describe her level of,
yeah,
um,
I don't know,
what,
I don't know what either.
anxiety or
Yeah, very, very anxious, yes,
so
unhinged.
unhinged. That's kind of it. Yeah, like in an old movie, like or something.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been great in one of those
Yeah,
old black and white psychological
yeah,
thrillers,
like a
Yeah.
Betty Davis kind of thing or something.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah,
So
so then she has a conversation with Jack.
yeah, and I don't even remember what was the substance of that.
Well, I think she was sort of well, did Valentine instruct her to call Jack over? I guess that was the instruction she got in her call with
Yeah,
Valentine.
somehow Valentine's trying to use her, and I didn't quite catch like
Yeah. So
what
I
his
guess
plan was, but
so he just wanted to draw Jack to the house so he could confront him, I guess.
okay, right, because they're trying to figure out where Joss is.
Yeah, they kinda left that scene out, so we weren't really clear, I don't think, on why like, what Valentine talked to Nina about or what drew Jack to the house, but that must have been it, right?
Yeah.
So
Um,
so Nina's just having to sorta ad lib when Jack gets there.
yeah, and then um Valentine comes out, reveals himself again with the Charlie's
With the
Angels
sweatshirt.
stance and the sweatshirt. Yeah. I just hear the doo 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 doo
Yeah.
doo every time he does that with his little
Yeah.
pistol. Um, he's so
Yeah.
cute with your little pistol, Valentine. And then they get to tussling, and
Mhm, mhm.
I don't even know what I apparently, according to Valentine in today's
Yeah,
episode,
yeah, mhm.
she was aiming for him,
For
for
him,
Valentine, and I
right.
didn't even really get that.
I don't know if you could even say who she was aiming for. I think she wanted to
She was
just
just
stop
freaking
everything.
hysterical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was. Although I guess maybe he thought that since she seemed to be trying to, like, warn Jack away from Valentine, like, to get him to
To get
leave,
out, right. Yeah,
you know?
that's how she had double crossed him, because I was like,
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
she? I guess that's double crossing him. Yeah.
I know, it still seemed a little sorta
Yeah, a
loose.
little vague. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so then she, plunged that syringe right into old Jack's back.
That was hysterical. And then down
That
goes
was
Jack.
very,
Yeah.
very it was fun. That was just good, clean fun.
Yeah. And yeah, all the like, what was in that? And and he's like literally frozen, like he really did a good job of looking like he was like
Yeah, yeah.
rigor was setting in.
Mhm. Yep, yep, yeah, he did not see that coming.
I
Mm.
think they're setting up for Nina to be his next
Yeah,
girlfriend.
I think they'd be a nice couple. I think they have
Yeah.
sorta I don't know, they have some sort of similar I don't know, like, their place in life, it seems like is there something that they have in common? I don't know.
Yeah, they both kind of get the raw end of the stick a lot.
Yeah, yeah, there's always there seems like somebody else is sort of pulling the strings for both of
Yeah,
them. So yeah, I think that that would be nice if they could get together somehow after
after
this
this, after
passes.
she nurses him back. Yeah. And in
Yeah.
the meantime, Drew is back there acting his eyeballs out in his chair.
I
So
know.
good.
Yeah, now let me ask you, I because I thought on Friday they had shown a scene where they cut to his finger and it was moving, but was that just from the like, was that just a scene from Monday that they showed at the end?
No, I thought they showed his finger moving already Friday.
Yeah, okay, because
Is
I
that
rewatched
important or
well, I just thought that it was a cute little scene when they just zoomed in
oh,
on the finger and
the
it
little
started
finger
to
moving,
sorta
yeah.
twitch. I liked that. Um
Cute little scene. And then he was trying to get to a phone, I guess it was an
Yeah, the
old-fashioned
phone was
phone.
right there next to him,
I
yeah.
couldn't tell if it was a phone or a remote, but I guess it was like a
Yeah.
landline sort of phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, and it seemed like the smarter move would have been and I guess he didn't know how much time he had, but the smarter move would have been just to pretend that he was still completely frozen, so
Yeah.
Willow wouldn't scramble to get him another shot, maybe.
Oh, that's true. That would have been smart, huh? But
Yeah.
right, he didn't know if he could maybe achieve it while she was
Right,
gone.
right, yeah, so I guess I can't
Yeah.
blame him for trying.
Yeah, but damn it, today.
Oh,
But
man.
does she have any more of the drugs? Because
Yeah,
isn't
I don't
Sidwell
know.
just doling them out to her?
Is that what's happening all over town?
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
everybody just
so.
gets their meds, like, 1 dose at a time.
Right, right, exactly. Meet Sidwell on the
Yeah,
dock and get your
yeah. I
He's
don't
got a bunch
know.
of coolers and
Mhm. Now which one is this for?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is this? Are you diabetic? Oh no, I brought the wrong cooler. This is the frozen. Looks like you've had a stroke drug.
So then after we had the scene at Willow's and Drew's house, we went over to Valentine and Carly. Valentine giving Carly a bit of a recap of what happened at
Um,
the house.
was that today,
Yeah,
or
no,
did
that
that
was
happen?
Friday. That was
That
still
happened
Friday.
Friday too. Okay,
Mhm, mhm.
I guess
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, but
yeah, and
yeah. And
Carly.
so now that she's very worried that there's no way they're going to find Joss if
Mhm, right, right. Yeah, because they both still sort of believe that Jack had something to do with Joss's disappearance.
right. Well, because Valentine was the one who said he probably sent her on assignments, like, and that kind of
Yeah,
tracks. That would make sense.
yeah, right,
They
right.
don't know anything about this Cassius.
No, they don't. They don't
Yeah.
know anything about him, yep. So,
So yeah, so that's a horrifying thought for
yeah,
Carly, of course.
yeah. And just one more second going back to, Jack and Valentine. Once again, Valentine demonstrated what a bad spy he is by, like, holding the gun on Jack for however long he did, and then still can't pull off any sort of thing, like, he didn't shoot him. Instead, they get into this fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he can't stop that hysterical
Yeah,
woman from
yeah.
injecting the
He
gun.
couldn't he
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
control the situation,
No,
even
no.
though he
He
had 2
looks
guns.
cool.
He
He
sure.
looks cool, but it
Sort
doesn't
of, in
go
his
any
little
further than
gray
that.
sweatshirt, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that mustache is real?
I was looking at it today,
It's
and
the
it's like,
funniest little mustache.
it is, I know. I wanna believe it's real for his
Okay.
sake, I guess. Is
I
that
wonder if Google would know, if it would tell me.
You want that in your search history?
Yeah. My search history is out of sight these days.
I bet, I bet.
It's horrible.
Uh,
We a big thing that happened Friday that was also kind of ridiculous but fun
mhm, mhm,
was Dante calling Elizabeth into his office so they could
mhm.
be detectives together.
Yeah, and I wanted that to happen, but you're right, it is a little bit absurd to think that he would draw a civilian
A
into his
civilian, unless it was just his pants making the call, you know.
maybe on some level it was his pants. Yeah.
Um yeah, and if it was, I think we approve because we're setting up a nice
Mhm,
tableau here between.
mhm, mhm.
We know that Rick just loves her to pieces, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
and that he's about to pull away
Mm.
based on Laura's advice, you know.
Is he, do you think, still planning on pulling away?
I don't know. I thought he kind of heard her.
Well, I thought so too, but then he's got this lovely piece of artwork for
Yeah.
her. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to sit on that unless he's gonna
Yeah,
give it
maybe
to her
not.
and then say, "I think we should see other people."
Yeah, I just think there'll be something set up where he won't mean it. He won't mean to
Yeah,
push her away,
yeah,
but he'll do it for her own good, and that
yeah,
will leave her, open to Dante's
mhm, yeah,
what overtures,
yeah,
Dante's
mhm. Yeah, and
whatever.
this may be wrong for me to say because you're right that Dante probably shouldn't have involved Elizabeth like he has, but I like that it feels like they're equals, Valentine and Carly. I
Yeah, I think
like
they
this
would be a
the
nice couple,
dynamic,
actually. Yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
he respects her opinions and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
respects her the way she does her job. Not
Right.
enough to not put her in danger of losing it, but
Right, right. But it seems like it's different than, like, with Sunny talking to Alexis and Justine and then sort of
right, and then
dismissing whatever
just
they
not
said,
not hearing a thing, not
Yeah.
hearing a thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, and the Elizabeth Dante conversation was, of course, the huge reveal that she
Yeah.
knows that it was
Yeah.
Rocco and that and she spilled the
Mhm.
beans to him.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then I thought it was interesting that today, I'm moving to today, when
Mhm.
Dante marches over and confronts Lulu,
Mhm.
he does not reveal that Elizabeth.
No, he protected Elizabeth nicely there.
At first, I thought he was just being kind of a macho jerk and trying to take all the credit for figuring things out, you know?
No, yeah, I didn't
But
think
then
that.
I was like, yeah, maybe he's trying to keep her name out of this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I guess it would have been I guess it's still a HIPAA violation, even if even if the treatment is off the books. I don't know.
Um, and is it? I mean, he's underage, and that's his father.
Yeah, yeah. That seems. Yeah,
So,
that's true. Yeah, okay. So that seems like that would be maybe okay. Well,
but
yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
thank you. Um,
It seems like they play it kind of fast and loose with the HIPAA sort of stuff
HIPAA stuff. Yeah,
around the hospital, you know?
yeah.
Um,
I was thinking
but
about HIPAA today, and I'll quit talking about it. But you're in these little cubicles with just curtains around. I heard everything about the person next to me.
yeah, sure,
She had it.
sure.
She was getting an endoscopy because
Oh, yeah,
she
okay.
thinks she might have EOE, whatever that was. Which I had such an urge to Google it right then and there. But uh,
Instead, you just asked through the curtain.
hey, hey, is that serious?
The Wi-Fi's kinda
Should
spotty.
I should I have that done today too while I'm under? Because I'm gonna be under for a while. Might as well go in both ends. Um,
Clean up whatever's in there, yeah.
yeah, but I was just thinking, like, you get to hear every detail of everybody's
Yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
color
that's
their
true.
poop
Mhm.
was, and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, right, right.
So I don't know if that violates HIPAA to have other patients overhear stuff, you know,
Mm, right.
just because they didn't want to invest in walls.
Yep, you're right, you're right. As usual,
Oh my
Gia.
God, listen to all this. It's going to my head. I'm so right about everything today. Um, anyway,
It's a real good list of stuff that you're right.
I liked that moment though. I liked the way Elizabeth told Dante about Rocco.
Me too, me
I liked
too.
how they both reacted in that situation.
I did too. I found that conversation very, very satisfying.
Yeah, and it felt kind of realish.
Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
There's certain people now, when I see them together, I just sort of start to feel like good.
warm and tingly all over.
Yeah, like, I just know, "Oh, this could be a good conversation," and that's the same feeling I had when Valentine and Carly, like, were back in her kitchen. I thought, "Oh, this could be a good conversation," you know?
Yeah, I think whenever I see Elizabeth, I'm like kind of happy about things.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's such a kind
Mhm.
of rich character.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I'm glad to see her in more stuff. I mean,
Uh-huh,
she's
and
still kind of a peripheral character, but
yeah, she's sort of one of those quietly sort of dominant figures on the show, you know? And also what's amazing to me is that she's ageless, you
I
know?
know she's carved straight out of marble or something.
Yeah, she just seems
Yeah.
like she's never gonna get older. She's always gonna be this voice of reason and compassion, you know?
Yeah, she's very compassionate. Exactly. We
Yeah,
love Elizabeth. We can't
we
get
really
enough
do.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rick's right
Um,
to be in love with her.
yeah, everybody should be. And I wanted to get a better look at what the piece was that he was getting for her.
Yeah, it was an
Maybe we'll see.
interesting little story about where this
Yeah,
piece came
as
from.
usual, kind of shady dealings because it's
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah, Rick and Ava together, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Um, so that was kind of Friday. I mean, we've already talked a little bit about today, but
Yeah, the only other thing we didn't cover yet, well, there's 2 things also that were happening on Friday. We had a little conversation between Felicia and Lucas.
oh yeah, yeah. Lucas, the town gossip.
Yeah, and Carly joined them a
Charlie
little
shows up.
later.
Felicia
Yeah,
takes off. I'm not sure
yeah.
why.
I guess because she knew, Lucas and Carly had more to talk about, maybe her
They had to, yeah.
sixth sense was telling her she was
So Lucas never confessed that he told Joss
Joss, yeah,
that she
yeah,
had another man. I mean, he didn't because he didn't know who the man was, but he didn't reveal
mhm,
that. But I thought that
mhm.
was a little bit shady.
I
that he
know, and she didn't really seem that mad about him spilling the beans to
yeah,
Joss. So, he got off easy there.
yeah. And then he's back at the hospital trying to gossip some more today,
I
you know?
know, I thought he was a little better than that, but, you know.
Well, he's got a big void in his life right now, so I
Yeah,
guess
exactly, exactly. And the
he's
other thing we
busy.
had that went from Friday into today, I think, was Nathan and Lulu.
Oh, right, yeah, Nathan really like, would you say they're broken up now? I feel like they're
I s
broken up.
I felt like there was 0 chemistry between them. You know?
Well, chemistry, but, like, on the hate index
Yeah,
side of things.
yeah, yeah, like coldness, especially from Lulu, which I guess is understandable having this guy tell you how to handle your son,
Yeah,
you know,
and
but
I think, like, she's looking at him with fresh eyes, like, "This is
yeah.
so not the Nathan I knew."
Yes, yes, there was
Um,
definitely a point where it seemed like he had said he'd gone just a bit too far. Well, he did a bunch of times, but it seemed like she woke
yeah.
up suddenly and sorta thought, "Yeah, who is this guy?"
But I also, like, I see where she's coming from. It's like,
Mhm.
my
Yeah.
kid, I get to do it, you know, I have
Mhm.
the final say, but I
Mhm.
also get his, like,
Yeah.
urgency in trying to, like, "Look, these are bad people. You don't know
Yeah.
what you're getting into here," you know?
Right, right, yeah, it seems like everybody in town thinks they can handle this situation, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
and they're all wrong.
yeah, and so, like, I kinda get his frustration with her,
Yeah.
and I mean, it really is he's really is trying to protect Rocco.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree, I agree, I think even though he came across as sorta hostile, I think he was just trying to get through to
yeah,
her.
he was just trying to cut through the, like,
Mhm.
niceties and be like, "Okay,
Yeah, and
here's
maybe
what
if
we
he
gotta
had
do."
a little bit more of that, like, the good Nathan, maybe he could have appealed to her in a different way,
Right,
you
right, if
know?
we coulda had a little more of the puppy dog part
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on, but
but
it's
he
like he's got like, he's done with that bullshit, like, he's in
yeah,
town now and he's, you
yeah,
know.
and none of like, the sweet guy didn't really come naturally to him, I don't think, you know?
No, it was hard for him, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel you, Nathan Cassius. Staying sweet for very long is, you know, you're
It's
bound to, like,
exhausting.
bust out. You're bound to bust
Yeah,
out into something
yeah,
evil and dark in a while.
yeah, 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 it's hard, takes a lot of energy.
Can I, like, just veer completely off topic, except that it's about TV for a minute?
Sure, go ahead, Gia.
Those early Roseannes were such good TV. Is that
Yeah,
going too far
yeah.
back?
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I agree. Yeah, I like that show a lot in the early years. I love Laurie Metcalf, you know,
Yeah,
she's
and the
awesome.
kids were
The
all just
kids were
perfect
very
in their
good.
roles,
Yeah, yeah,
and I
uh-huh.
love the depiction of the family, and they didn't try
Mhm.
to solve something every
Right,
episode.
right, yeah, mhm,
Um, and
mhm.
I she was and Roseanne was so great. I wish she hadn't gone, like, you know,
Yeah,
nutso here more
yeah,
recently.
mhm, yeah,
I don't know how much of that show was hers and how much was the writing for her or what, but it was just
mhm.
it was a real gem. Uh,
Yeah, it felt quite authentic, didn't it?
yeah, and I just loved how the kids were all like there's a while where what's her name is depressed.
Mhm,
Uh, and they don't try to like solve her depression. It's just like, oh,
mhm,
teenagers might be depressed and they, you know,
mhm,
like they
mhm.
didn't try to wrap up every show with a bow
Yeah,
by the end of it.
yeah,
And
uh-huh, uh-huh.
you know, it was
Yeah.
just really good TV, and I
Mhm,
miss it. I
mhm.
mean, it's still
Yeah,
on, but
right, the reruns, yeah. Yeah, another family show, I don't know if you would like this the same amount, and it's more recent, was The Middle. I really liked The Middle. That was a
Middle. Did I watch
funny
that? I don't think
show.
I watched it.
The father is the janitor from Scrubs, and then you have,
Oh, Patricia Heaton.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
the
watched some of
mom.
those. Yeah, and that was good. Yeah, it was kind of like a real family
Yeah,
feeling.
Norm Macdonald
Yeah.
played the brother, Rusty, yeah, that
Yeah,
was just
I
it's
did watch
funny.
some of those back in
I
the
know
day.
it's
Yeah.
got a completely different energy from Roseanne, but another sort of family dynamic that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, but,
Anyway,
Anyway, okay, sorry. I watched a lot of TV yesterday
I TV is a very, very good friend of mine.
because I had to stay inside.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true, yeah.
anyway, okay,
Okay.
back to so we're on today.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
we
We
had
we
let's
started with
see,
some real unpleasantness, I thought.
which was I can't remember.
Chase, half naked Chase, and
Oh,
then half naked Willow.
it is uncanny how much the old man and I look like Chase and Willow when we go out to do our
Oh, that
laps and
must
stuff.
be like looking in a
It's like
mirror,
looking
huh?
in a mirror. The
Yeah,
clothing, the
yeah,
physique.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, uh-huh, yeah, that must be very
So
confusing for you both.
yeah, I they almost feel naked to me out there. I mean, I know they're wearing legit workout clothing, but it's like
Mhm.
you guys
Yeah,
look like you're in your
yeah,
underwear.
yeah, mhm.
But they both have shockingly great bodies.
They really do, yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
kudos to you guys for keeping those in that kind of shape. Um,
Yeah.
who do you think is taking the pictures?
Do
Michael?
you think has Michael hired a PI or something to take
I
the
guess he would
pictures?
hire a PI, wouldn't he? He wouldn't do it himself.
Yeah, I think so.
Jacinda? Do
Another
you think maybe Jacinda's trying to get it
that's
right now?
possible, that's possible, yeah. She's enterprising.
Maybe it'll
Um
be that PI with the dog, that annoying PI
Right,
that
right,
yeah.
yeah. Could be, but, yeah, it seemed like that's another detail where I guess we don't need the explanation for why somebody's taking pictures, but it feels like we've jumped ahead again. Um,
Well, was Michael had an evil plan to get them
he
together,
had a
so I'm
plan to
assuming it's something to do
yeah.
with that, but
So,
I guess I
yeah,
don't
so I
know
guess
that.
he is
But
tracking them just to figure out maybe how to
yeah.
what to do, or maybe, yeah, the pictures, of course, could be part of some plan, I
But
guess,
their
but
conversation seemed so above board and delightful, like
it
very
was,
supportive
sure,
of each other.
sure.
Um,
Although I'm sure, like, if Brooklyn saw those pictures, she'd be kinda bummed out, you know?
yeah, right. Yeah.
Even though you're right, everything was pretty innocent. Chase is clearly still a devoted family man. Willow
Yeah,
seems like she's pretty, supportive of everything they've got
yeah,
going on. So,
right. I don't know.
yeah,
It's
but,
tricky. It might be that kind of thing like where when you know somebody's attached, when you're like you feel free to like be
yeah,
with
yeah.
each other because there's
Mhm,
no
mhm,
danger,
right.
you're both married or with somebody
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, right, right. You
But
shouldn't have to worry about, like,
yeah, if it looks bad or not, because
yeah,
obviously,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I just thought, oh, embrace for just a couple of minutes more, and it could, turn into
Mhm. What if
might be
fireworks are
right
starting to
down
go
in the
off?
yeah, they might be right in the bushes in just a minute,
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah,
playing
so
hide the salami. I don't know if that's a game.
I don't know if it's a game either, but, anyway.
They're just trying to use a fun, like, deli reference, like,
That's
imply something else.
clever, clever, Gia.
Thanks.
Oh, boy. Um, yeah, so anyway, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're just gonna get more of that, huh? More of these sort of little scenes that could be misconstrued or something.
Yeah, but I can't stress enough how I don't look like that when I go for a jog.
That's why I don't jog.
I was just thinking about how no matter what I do, no matter even if I buy like new workout clothes and stuff, I still look like I'm running in the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing some
Yeah,
sagging cotton t-shirt or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
and
Mhm, mhm,
sagging drawstring shorts and like
mhm, yeah.
even if I've shopped within the last 5 years for new clothes,
Oh,
the
dear.
workout look just doesn't happen for me, and I can't imagine
Yeah.
having a pristine little, sports bra like that.
I know. Yeah, I know. That was hard to watch.
It's, and everybody's, like, running it in the dark, which is also seems a little odd.
Right, I know with everything Willow has going on, taking a
Yeah,
few laps around the lake seemed seemed like,
a bit of a luxury.
yeah, Yeah, and I don't know how big that lake is. I guess not very big if you could take 2 or 3 laps around it.
Well, they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah. So yeah, that's true.
Okay, so that was unpleasant. You didn't like that. All right.
I didn't like that very much, no. And then we had the whole Sonny Rick blowout thing with Ethan and Ava in the
Yeah.
car. Yeah.
Ava was pretty entertaining in the car with Ethan. That was,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Mhm.
trying to sort of flirt her way out of that situation.
Yeah, and I think they're sort of evenly matched. I don't think Ethan's gonna be able to contain Ava if he ever has to.
No, I kind of thought, well, I wonder if they'll start a little flirtation with those
I
two.
know.
He does
Maybe they
like a
should just,
younger
like,
man, you
move
know?
into the back seat. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Mhm.
funny.
That would have been funny and not that surprising, really. Yeah.
No, no, they're a couple of rascals, those two.
They are rascals, yeah. And she's between guys right now,
Well,
right?
she's kind of with Sidwell, but not, I mean, they
No,
haven't
yeah, she
declared it
kinda
really,
acted
but
like they were friends, and he still
yeah,
acts like Lucy's in the mix too, sort of, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah, I don't
if
know.
I
We
were
don't
Ava,
know.
I would maybe want a little something else going on.
Yeah.
Hmm, but
Um, yeah, so anyway, so we kind of talked about that. And it was a little funny when Rick and Sonny decided to leave Ava, kind of,
yeah, that was a little funny.
where she was.
And Rick was, I think, like when Sonny was sort of waving the gun in his face and Rick was acting all trembled and scared. I don't know if he quite met Nina's performance. But
No,
he was pretty good,
he
pretty
was
good.
pretty good. I kept
Mhm.
thinking, like, why aren't you just using your words? Why do we have to look in the I wanted
Yeah,
Sonny to say, use your words, but
yeah,
maybe he was
yeah.
too terrified to speak or something.
Maybe, man.
Or
I
maybe
don't
just like, I want to think that he was so horrified that he'd almost
know.
shattered this truce with his brother that
Mhm.
seemed so
Yeah.
important. Like, I so want to believe in those two.
I do too, and I kind of thought Sonny owed Rick a bit of an apology.
Well,
No?
he kind of said, I mean, he didn't apologize, but he kind of explained, how their
Yeah,
history has damaged
yeah, I
him,
know, he kind of explained that a few times, like, I think he was trying to
Yeah,
make himself feel better for questioning Rick,
yeah.
but
I'm
yeah,
almost more invested in those two, the brother relationship than I
mhm,
am in any of the romantic relationships.
yeah, yeah,
I want that
okay.
to be real.
Mhm, yeah, that would be nice. I think as long as Ethan's in the mix, I'm not sure it's not gonna be easy because Ethan's always gonna be looking for ways to undermine that, you
Skulking
know?
around, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he's just staying for May sweeps or something.
Maybe, maybe.
Is there a May
Yeah,
sweep?
I think there is. I think there is, Gia, or at least there's like 2 times a year, I think, where they do them.
Yeah, because
Um,
they like to throw in,
mhm,
new
yeah,
new old characters and that kind of stuff.
mhm,
But
right, right. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll see. Ethan's still sort of a wild card,
yeah, yep.
um,
I mean, he's got to stay long enough for this baby story to
to
play
play
out.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, but I think Ethan's a terrible investigator. He's a terrible spy.
Um, yeah, but I mean, the bar is low there for spies in court
It's
trials.
very,
So you
very
don't have to
low.
be. I mean, Brennan's an
Yeah.
absolute
Y
numbskull at figuring
yeah,
everything out,
yeah,
and
I know, they're
you
all
know,
bad. Yeah.
Anna can't shoot a tree when it's right in front of her. And
No,
I mean, they're all
no.
kind of
Mhm.
um,
Yeah, they really shouldn't be allowed to carry guns, these
they're really
people.
lacking in a lot of the essential spy stuff. I mean, Joss is
Mhm,
really the only one worth her weight.
mhm,
You know.
yeah, yeah, Rocco is even sort of better than some of these other people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, mhm,
Um, and so then, and we had Jack. We had Jack being taken to the hospital, and
mhm, mhm.
Elizabeth and Lucas kind of going, like sort of like,
Yeah, yeah, Elizabeth's the one who
hmm.
said, "What are the odds of 2 people having a
Yeah,
stroke?" Right? Yeah.
yeah.
So, about time somebody sort of
Somebody
started to
started to
question that.
question that. So
Mhm,
again, Elizabeth, should be getting
mhm.
paid by the police or the WSB or something because
Yeah,
she's figuring
yeah,
more stuff out than the
yeah,
rest of them.
yeah, they should have recruited her, I think, a long time
Yeah,
ago. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then we had the big scene with Dante and Lulu. What did you feel about that?
Dante and Lulu. Well, let's see. I thought that was I don't know. I guess we kind of knew sort of everything that both of them were going to say, right? When
Yeah,
that
just don't think about it. Just say what you liked or didn't like, or or a color.
a call.
I just want your your emotional take on that scene.
Okay. Well, I want to say sort of yawn, but that's probably
Ah,
not fair. What
okay.
about you, Gio? What do you want
Well,
to say about it?
I certainly wasn't like Sparkle Pony, you
Right,
know,
right.
because Lulu's been just annoying lately.
Yeah, I liked Dante way more in that scene than I did Lulu.
But I found myself understanding both viewpoints kind of equally,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, sure, I know. There's a lot of that these days.
You sound disappointed. Like, yeah, yeah, we have to understand other people's viewpoints.
That's right, exactly, I
We have
know.
to listen to them or pretend
Yeah,
to.
blah, 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 yeah.
Blah, yada, yada, yada.
Uh-huh.
Um, but because Dante, even though I thought, uh-oh, he's going back into his like butthead Dante phase,
Right,
um,
right.
I thought he was justifiably upset and angry.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so too. Mhm.
But then I also thought, Lulu's explanation of how fast everything was moving
Yeah,
and
fair
how
point.
Nathan sort of, she kind of got pushed to doing that
Mhm, mhm, right,
and
right.
told that it was the best thing. And then I
Mm.
also thought it was interesting because I always forget about
Mhm.
Michael being sent to prison and getting
Yeah,
raped in
yeah.
prison, and that being a big thing with Dante being
Mhm.
responsible for that.
Right, right,
Not
yeah,
the rape, but for
yeah.
not protecting Michael better in that.
Mhm, right.
And I thought, oh, isn't that interesting? They were kind of going on off these two philosophies of like
Mhm,
Lulu's lack of trust in the system
mhm.
and Dante's, rule following kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
I sort of wanted her to like confess to him that she's not liking Nathan so much anymore, and to be like,
Yeah, yeah, something like that I think would have made her more sympathetic maybe. It's
yeah,
hard
I wanted
for
her
me
to
to
like, yeah,
feel
let him in on like,
Mhm,
Nathan's being so
mhm,
pushy now or something, and
mhm. Yeah, yeah.
um,
But yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. And also I sort of forget the fact that Lulu like didn't really get to decide anything. Like they'd already made the decision to like
yeah,
spirit Rocco away, you know.
Jason and Nathan kind of just did that.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
mean, she could have said, I'm telling Dante," she could have
Mhm.
put her foot
Mhm.
down and said that he's
Yeah.
his father, and I'm going to tell.
Mhm.
But I can see how she got convinced that the best thing to do is keep it all quiet.
Mhm. Right. Right. Yeah.
So anyway, I thought it was an interesting scene. I don't know if
Mhm.
I wasn't yawn, and I
Mhm.
wasn't like over the rainbow with happiness
Mhm.
about it, but
No, nothing to be happy about really.
I liked how it fleshed out their differences in
Mhm.
personality, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, and Dante had some good lines, I thought,
Yeah.
about, sort of what they think of him sort of in a way, like that he's not gonna protect his son, like he's gonna
Yeah, right, right. Yeah.
so I
Um
think he was sort of understandably wounded, um, but,
yeah.
yeah, I think he would have been in a very difficult position. It wouldn't have been easy for him to just sort of hide Rocco's involvement, you know?
Right, that would have been a flat out
Yeah.
sort of flagrant
Yeah. Yeah.
defiance of what his job is
Mhm.
supposed to be about.
Right, right, yeah.
So how is he going to move forward from this now
Uh-huh.
that he knows?
Right, right. And
Um,
also, how is he gonna interact with Nathan? Because he doesn't know that this isn't Nathan. Um,
no, right,
that's gonna be tricky, I think, and I don't know how Nathan's gonna handle him, because too many people know now.
right. Yeah, this is really getting around.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it is, it is. Um,
and in the
I don't
meantime, we don't like Cullum knows somebody shot him that was not Jason, but he
Right,
doesn't,
right.
you know. But yeah, I wouldn't be feeling too safe about Rocco right now.
I wouldn't either. I don't know
Poor
if it's
sweet dreamy little Rocco just
yeah.
wafting about the hospital.
Yep, yep. I
I
know.
I did love that scene between Elizabeth and Rocco.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
Well, once again, her nursing skills
Mhm,
and her compassion were just front and
mhm.
center. And at the
Yeah.
same time, she was like letting him know that he could speak to her, you know.
Right, right. Yeah, I thought that she did a really good job of not pushing too hard, and it all
Yeah,
seems sorta like legit, questions about how his hand was healing and stuff like that.
yeah,
And he was also kinda good at sort of being clueless, you know?
yeah, looking like a clueless boy. Yeah,
Yeah, and just awkward talking to a grown up, especially a
yep,
woman, so
yeah,
yeah. Mhm.
yep. It'd be cool if they had him like. I was waiting for her to say, well, you could volunteer here,
I
once you're
know,
done or
I was
something
hoping
like.
for that too, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like a fun way to tie him in as a long time term
Yeah,
character.
it would, and he wants to be a doctor, right? Or at least so
Yeah,
Rex
yeah.
yeah, so that would be a good thing for him to sorta start being a regular at the hospital.
Maybe they'll do that.
Yeah, I would like that too.
So that was a good scene. What else happened
Mhm.
today?
We had a little scene between Charlotte and Carly.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. I loved, like, "Well, I did bring the books. The books really
Yeah.
are for."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte's agenda is always pretty clear.
Yeah, yeah. Which
And
is
she's always
also, like.
got one.
Yeah, and I mean, she's j in the same way that Rocco's good at being a clueless boy, she's
Yeah.
good at being, like, a completely self-involved teenage girl.
Yeah, yeah, right. And sort of overly confident, in her ability
Yeah.
to
Yep,
fool people and everything.
yep.
Yeah.
Um, so that was kind of a good little scene. The moss was
Mhm.
looking a little deflated today, I thought.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't rising as high up out of the bowl. Maybe it's a little dehydrated or something. They probably
Maybe
have various moss bowls that they sub in.
you think, like, with the little toddlers, they can't let one moss bowl
Right, there might
act
be
for too
twin
long. Yeah.
right, twin moss
Mhm.
bowls that
Mhm.
have to. Well, one might get kinda dried out,
Mhm, mhm.
and need
Sure.
need a little need to
Yeah.
be put back in the forest for a while.
That would be nice. I like thinking about that. Yeah, and maybe, like, if there's sort of an action scene in the kitchen, they bring in the stunt moss bowl.
Yep. Yeah, if the
Mhm.
moss bowl has to get flung off the table because somebody off the island, 'cause somebody wants to have
Yeah.
coitus up there or something, that.
Yeah,
I'm
all really possible, I think, all
um
these scenarios.
I'm Googling how hard is it to grow and maintain a moss bowl. Because when we lived in Maine, we had all, and you have like lots of nice moss around you.
Yeah, in the woods, yeah.
Yeah, and I always think, can you just pick that moss up and get your own thing
Going in the kitchen.
going?
Well, to me, now that you mention it, that seems sorta cruel to take it out of its natural environment and then put it in, like, a brightly lit kitchen, you know?
It's notoriously difficult to grow indoors because standard home environments are too dry and
Yes.
lack the specific humidity moss requires to stay green. So I'd wager they have a lot of moss bowls that are subbing in and out, you know?
It makes me kinda hope that it's fake moss.
I think it's real.
Yeah, it does look real, but I don't yeah, in the forest, when you see moss, it's so luxurious and it's just
I
sort of
know, it is
magical.
beautiful, it's velvety
Yeah,
and
it's
nice.
yeah, so
That's why
why
don't you wanna create a little, woodsy feeling in your own home? I guess, of course, you leave a door open, you got the freaking whole
I
forest right in
know, I
front of you
don't need to
anyway.
bring it inside, as long as I know it's happy outside, you know?
Oh, that's
Anyway.
interesting. You can absolutely use moss from your own woods, to start your own bowl. However, wild moss acts as a mini hotel for nature, so you must
Mhm.
clean and quarantine it before bringing it into your house to avoid infesting
Jeez.
your living space with bugs.
Wow,
You can
wow.
have spiders, mites, ants, and slugs.
This is all good content.
Well, the moss bowl is a character, you know.
It is a character, and it's an exotic character. Um, so now you've searched for how to grow a mustache and how to grow moss.
Uh,
See. Okay. So we also had well, we talked about the whole Valentina Jack situation with Drew in the next room, sort of listening, to what might be happening. That
right, yeah, and twitching the finger and yeah, but
Mhm,
then
mhm,
yeah, I wish we knew about the supply of the drug, or if she's going to do something
mhm.
even more dastardly
Yeah.
um, to
Yeah,
try and keep him still
right.
now.
Right. Yeah, and so she knows now that Jack is unconscious because of this drug.
Right, because of Nina's hysterical phone call. That
Yeah.
was so funny.
I know. It's like if they had been face to face, she would have been winking a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, she's like a Lucille Ball at times. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
she is. She brings, like, she's sort of human chaos.
Um, just so you know, it's actually might be easier to do moss under like a glass dome or like a
Yeah, in
terrarium.
a terrarium, that makes more sense. Mhm.
Gift ideas. Um,
You want one?
no, there's no moss here. I don't know how well, I'm sure there is moss here, but not like we
Yeah.
don't have that kind of foresty stuff going on
Yeah,
like in
yeah,
Maine.
right, right. Mm.
Anyway, just but you could have a cool terrarium.
But I love walking among the moss outside. I don't wanna bring it inside. It's beautiful outside.
I know the minute you bring it inside, you probably deny it, sustenance.
Yeah, I would, well,
Yeah.
I'd feel terrible. I'd be tortured. Haunted by the moss bowl.
Do you like having houseplants at all? Do you do houseplants? I'm trying to picture. Have you
What?
ever had a houseplant?
What? As soon as I touch plants, they die.
Well, I've only seen like some of your outside plants, but I was
Yeah,
trying to
they
think if
don't
you
do
put
any
any
better
inside.
inside,
They
Gene.
don't. Okay.
No, outside, I feel like they have half a chance, but
And then they just
yeah,
naturally they might catch a
yeah,
raindrop here or there, but
but I've been proven wrong many, many times,
that's all
so,
right. I've
mhm.
killed a lot of plants in my day. Sorry, my mind's wandering. Did we have any other big action? Uh,
Let's
or
see.
little action?
Well, you were mid-sentence, I thought, and then you veered off, but,
Oh,
let's
that's
see.
sad, huh?
It is sad, yeah. Let's see, what else did we have? Well, Carly and Valentine again.
In the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I guess we did pretty much cover it. Yeah, the last scene I think was maybe with
I,
Elizabeth
I,
and Nina.
oh, yeah. She was trying to get the history. I think, yeah. And
Yeah.
then one of our last scenes was just Willow running in back to Drew's room, in a
Yeah,
panic.
yeah, yeah. Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
which, yeah, that'll be interesting. Like, how will she? Like, will she strap him down with bungee cord or something? Or.
Or will she put together that maybe, like, this will sort of trigger some sort of red flag that, the second man has has had a stroke in her house, you know? Like, she
Yeah.
thinks
I
he
mean,
might wanna keep those drugs far away in case
yeah.
anybody decides to
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
sniffing around.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah, that would be great if Elizabeth starts to, like, put all this together. Um
yeah. Yeah. My money's on Elizabeth figuring it all
Me
out.
too, and now that she's sorta got this open dialogue with Dante about all the crimes happening around town, maybe she'll tell him her suspicions.
Yeah. You'd have to say that today Elizabeth has been our favorite character.
Yeah, I think you would have to say that. Yeah.
It's okay if she's not everybody's today, but
That is okay,
for
yes.
us, her
Mhm.
her intellect, her
Mhm.
compassion,
Her grace.
her grace, her
Mhm.
alabaster skin,
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm. Yes.
all
Yes,
of that.
she's a
Regard
mighty
Elizabeth,
force.
the
Yeah.
nurse with the heart of gold. Um,
Mighty, mighty Elizabeth, w weighs about 90 pounds,
I
but
know she is tiny, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, it was a good couple of days, a lot of soapy fun, I thought.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
just thought how they must be just in hysterics trying to film that the fight scene with, Nina being like just insane and
They
Jack and
really,
they like
yeah,
rolling
yeah,
around and trying to stab him
yeah.
with that big old horse needle and
Right, I mean, they really all did a good job. I mean, that seemed like, like
yeah.
they hit their mark, all of them in
I
that
hope that
scene.
needle is one of those fake retracting things that you
Right.
didn't really have to get
Yeah, yeah. I
out.
wonder what Cullum's gonna do now that Jack's sorta down, I
I
guess,
don't know.
it's kind of
Oh.
I think Jack is sorta safer if he's sorta
Yeah, maybe
hospitalized,
kind of like put him on ice for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's
And
kind of
maybe it'll be like me in my, beautiful nap, like he'll wake up
Yeah,
refreshed and
your
happy
beautiful, beautiful nap, yeah.
and
Or like Rick when he was in the basement,
yeah,
Like
and that can't have been that fun for him, but it did a personality shift that was much
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah, yeah. So kudos to those ladies for figuring
Yeah.
out what Rick
Yeah,
needed.
they
Yeah,
gave it was a service to the world.
yeah, yeah. Mhm. So
Anywho,
anyway,
I
okay.
think we covered it pretty good. Um,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cross my fingers that you don't have all your, technical difficulties that you had
Oh
last time,
god, I really hope not. I don't know if
but
I
don't
can
get
handle that.
stressed out. Just remember, try to put it in perspective.
I think that's what I did, and I realized this is the most important thing.
Okay. But don't
One
stay up all night trying to figure out how to post this
Okay,
'cause
okay,
our
thanks.
lovely listeners will understand. They're so nice to us.
I know they're very, very nice. They're very
Yeah,
patient with
they
us,
are.
which is why we should
We
probably
need
try a
that.
little harder.
We need that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I hope
okay.
everybody has a lovely night, and, we'll talk in a few days.
Yeah, and, kudos on your spectacular colonoscopy.
Clean as a whistle, baby.
Everybody, hear that,
Yeah.
doggies?
Yeah.
She is colon, you could eat off it. It's
It's pink.
sparkly.
It's pink and sparkly. Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
All
wonderful.
right.
Okay, Gia.
Thanks. Okay,
Okay.
bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye-bye. You wanna say bye, Rocky?
Bye, Rocker. There we go.
Okay.
Good one.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.